in Wantirna South. So there you go. That's our little giggle for today. We're getting really serious from this point forward. As always, it is my first pleasure to thank the vendors for trusting us with the sale of their property. I'd also like to extend a really big thank you to our tenants who have been in the property during the sale. They've been fantastic. They've allowed access to the property. They've kept it neat and tidy for us, and they've been a really, really big help. Extending that to you guys, our bidders, I wish you all very, very well. Assisting me today are a few members of our team at the Professionals Real Estate. Beside me counting our numbers and making sure I get the address right is Shani. We have Jasmine, who's the director of the property, the company. We have Tim, we have Selvin, we have Joe, and we have from one of our other offices, we have Spiro. So at the Professionals Real Estate, you can see that we all work together. The contracts as displayed have been prepared by Sergeants of Hawthorne for the vendor, and I truly believe everything you need to know has been included in the documentation. You have comfort in that fact and bid with absolute confidence. The goods to be included in today's purchase price are all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings, electrical light fittings, and all fittings and fixtures of permanent nature as inspected here today. The title details refer to receiver title 11544 folio 72 08C together with land improvements is known as 3 and 11 Pach Road in Wantirna South. By law, I must advise you that auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers on the property after it's been knocked down and sold to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer will indicate bidders upon request. The law prohibits three things: false bids, major disruption to the property, to the auction. It also prohibits one person attempting to prevent another person making a bid on the property, and there are substantial fines when engaged in such bids. The words that I use when I make a bid on behalf of the vendor are simply those words: vendor bid. And by law, as the auctioneer, an only person can make a bid on behalf of the vendor. If by chance we do pass the property in, we first negotiate with the highest bidder for the purchase of the property. So that's really important to note, folks. If we pass in by chance, the highest bidder has that first opportunity to negotiate. So if you wish to be in control of that conversation and be in charge of negotiating after passing, you must be the highest bidder. The terms of today's sale are extraordinarily straightforward. Deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price is paid, and the balance in 30 or 60 days from today, unless you've negotiated with the vendor. If you do bid today and you are the successful purchase of the property, all representation warranties you make are based on your own inspection, your own research, and the vendor's interpretation of the documentation. Now, I whiz through all the legal stuff quite quickly. Is everybody comfortable with what I've had to say so far? There's no questions? Fantastic. Before we do present the property for your competition bidding, let's just touch on what you've got the opportunity to own here at 3 Pach Road in Wantirna South. Well, folks, I'm a little bit old-fashioned. So when it comes down to real estate, I truly believe that traditional real estate will always win. Now, although I've been in real estate for 23 years, how long, Jazzy? You've 20 years in real estate yourself? So we've seen all of these changes throughout our industry over the years. When I started in real estate, the office that I was working in, the company that I worked for had 109 offices. Put them in the Express Post pack, mail them to Sydney to get them put on the internet. Whereas now I can take a photograph of that property on my phone and have it online in a matter of seconds. And all of these wonderful advances in our industry hasn't changed one thing. And what we know about real property is the major variance in price of real estate is proximity to amenity. Size, style, condition, they contribute to price. But the major variance is, so as we stand here, what we've got to recognise, we hear real estate agents all the time saying, oh, it's all about location, 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 position, position, position. But what you have to realise is there is a position and a location. Your location is Wantirna South. The position is this property within that location. From where we're standing, folks, within a kilometre, there's 4 schools to choose from. Extend that by 300 metres, make it 5 schools. The choice of shopping is endless. From Knoxfield Shopping Centre to Eastland to Studfield Park, it's all very, very close by. And underpinning and supporting the location is the proximity to transport. Bayswater Station Heatherdale Station, and again, that's supported by an extensive bus route. So I want you to go back to those words that I said at the start. The major variance of price and the major contributor is location, proximity. Probably a little bit bigger than most villa units would offer. I saw a couple of people nod when I said that. That's enough from me. It's time for me to put it over to you guys, the market, to let us know if you're prepared to invest to own the property. And I use those words invest to own because it doesn't matter whether it's an investment into a property portfolio or an investment into your lifestyle, you won't go wrong. So a fair and reasonable start. What can we see and what can we say?
We say 700 before we get rained out.
Say again?
700,000.
At 700,000 now, I'm fairly bidding off, and we'll rise in the slender figure. Now I'm fairly bidding off it, looking for 17 anywhere. At 700,000. First call now at 7, rising in 10s. Bidding's easy, folks. You can raise your hand.
Are we on the market?
I'll have to confirm with the vendor.
Okay. We're over the reserve, over the advertised price.
I need to, my role is to take instructions from the owner, which I will do.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. At 7, rising in 10s now. I'll call it 3 times only. First call now at 700. Second call at 700,000, looking for 710. The final call now at $700,000 at 710. I'm fairly bidding off it. At 710,000 now. Say again.
5,000.
At 15, 715, 20, 20 right back.
Okay.
25, 30. 1.
5,000.
31, 26 and 5 is 31. 731's the bid. 731 I'm fairly bid, 35.
32.
At 32, 35.
5.
Is that plus 5 or 35?
Plus 5.
37's the bid. At 737 I'm fairly bid.
38.
38.
Let's make it
40. 41, 45. At 41's the bid. 741 I'm fairly bidding offered now. First call now at 741. The second, we on the market and selling at 741. We always get instructions, no matter what. At 741.
Just want to make sure, just in case you
Well,
forget.
I do too. I've got to make sure. It's not my home. 741's the bid against you now. At 741 on the market and selling. I'll slow it.
And then I'm out. Done.
No. You need time to think. At 741. 2 fantastic sized bedrooms, ample living area, great rear yard. And again, we talk about amenity. Everything's close by. 741's the bid. For the first call now on the market selling at 741. At $741,000. The second call bids to my right. Look at how happy that fella is. He must live in this street. The final call now at 741,000. Roll the dice for another 1,000. 742.
Done.
741 and a half.
Sold.
That's my job, mate. The final call now at $741,000. For no better bid, we sell.
What are we at?
741. Take 1,000. 742's the bid. 43, 44. 43's the bid. Maybe 45. 743's 45, yes. At 745. 46, 50. At 46 is the bid. 746 now. At 746,000, 750. First call now on the market selling at 746. See, I did need to pause. It's not all about you. Second call, what's the number? 746. Third,
747.
747. 48, 50. 48's the bid. At 50, yes, 50's the bid. 751. 750 now. Another 1,000, yes. 51. At 751's the bid. That's where we pulled up last time on the one. At 751. First call now at 751 on the market selling. Second. Third and final call. He's definitely out at $751,000. Third, final call. For no better bid, we sell. We are selling. Another 1, another 500 perhaps. You're definitely out. We are selling Sell, oh well. Look at that smile here. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for coming to another Professionals Real Estate Auction.